I get started, this is a folding, can you see it? Folding desk right here. I didn't have anywhere else to put it in my room, so it's just here for a couple of days till I get it up. I'm getting rid of the desk I have already in my room, and I'm going to put this one up. It's a folding desk, so it doesn't stay up all the time. So I'm working on that. So it's just here. It's just here. But anyway, I've discussed before that I try not to eat things that I'm going to feel guilty about. So yesterday, I ate a little bit. Not eat a little bit. I ate off plan. Bojangles is my weakness, especially in the morning after church. I always want a spicy chicken filet biscuit. I was good last week. So I went yesterday after church and went and got 2 spicy filet biscuits. I only could eat 1 and some fries, right? But I didn't feel guilty or anything like that. I didn't get lemonade or soda or anything. And everything was fine, but throughout the day, it was very filling. So I ate 1 in the morning, I ate 1 later on. I was full, but later on, I still ate more. So today, I'm feeling, I don't know if it's guilty. I guess it is. I am feeling guilty, and I'm feeling like, Nicole, that wasn't the thing to do. Even if I had the chicken filet biscuits yesterday, I should have stopped there because I was not even hungry. And I still ate, just like I did the video the other day. I still ate. I succumbed to eating just because it was in my head. So today I'm feeling like, I shouldn't have done that. But I have a plan. And I think I've been doing too much. I've talked about getting back to basics before. And I really, 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 truly need to get back to basics. Not just for a couple of days, all the way. And I mean get to basics, not trying to do a whole lot of extra. I was doing the 30-day exercise challenge. You know what? I don't know why I try to do those things. I get so excited about it for a week, and then by the end of the week, I'm like, I'm not doing those anymore. I don't do well with them, unfortunately. And I don't want to be like, oh, I don't do well, so I'm not going to do it. I just don't. So I need to stop. And when I get back to basics, meaning when I was really, really in it, I was in ketosis. I was fat adapted. You couldn't get me off doing what I needed to do. That's when I was eating. I was doing strict intermittent fasting. I was eating steak every day and bacon and pork and eggs. That's what I was eating, and water. And I need to get back to that. Because I felt good. I was mentally ready. I was in my chair here every morning praying, meditating, reading. And then I would go through the day and I would eat right. And so when I mean get back to basics, that's what I need to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to worry about exercising. I'm just going to worry about making sure my mind is right to get back where I need to be. Because I feel that I'm just all over the place right now. I want to do this. I want to do that. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do that. But I think I just have too much of all of that in that I'm trying to add in. And too much of trying to add in is not working for me. So I'm going to just go back to basics. Like, truly go back to basics. It's Tuesday. So I'm in my car, so I know it's not the best lighting because I have tinted windows. I love tinted windows, so we're just going to deal with it because I'm doing this on the fly. So I am on day 2 of what I was talking about, my basics. I went to the office today. I did have my lunch. I actually had 2 meals today. I had my breakfast, which was some bacon and the 0-carb bagel. I had that for breakfast. I had my ketone drink, and then I had some 2 pork chops that I cooked yesterday, so I'll have today. So I had everything good. I've been good. No Panda Express, no extra restaurant food or anything like that. It was a busy, busy day.
Put in about 9.5 hours, and it was just constant throughout the day. So I'm on my way home. There's traffic. I'm thinking, am I hungry? I know I've already had my meals. Am I hungry? What do I want to eat? Do I want to eat? And I'm just thinking, on my way home. And I remembered, I'm sticking to it. This is just day 2. I'm sticking to going back to basics and getting myself back together. I said, Nicole, we're sticking to getting it back into a strong ketosis. And we are sticking to eating what we're supposed to be eating, and we're not eating anything else. So I'm thinking, what can I eat at home that even if I'm a little hungry, that I can eat at home but still be on plan, even though it's 6 o'clock right now. So usually at 6 o'clock, I am doing my last ketone drink. So I'm like, okay, do I just forego, and don't eat anything? Do I eat these little, what are those, Tyson chicken bites that I know have a ton of carbs in them, that I shouldn't even be thinking about eating, but I'm thinking about it. Thinking about all this extra stuff that I have to eat, but I'm not doing it. I had to remember, this is just day 2. It's just Tuesday, of getting back together. So it's almost like I'm just starting over. And I guess I went through all of this, probably even worse when I first started. But what I did do is listen to my video from yesterday and remembered what I said yesterday, remember how I felt yesterday, and remember that I don't want to feel like that. I want to be back to being peaceful, back to not worrying about what I ate the day before. So I'm still in my car, getting myself together and doing this next video diary, because what I'm going to do when I get in the house is go in there, take all my stuff up, into the room, sit down for a few minutes and really just calm my mind and see if I'm really hungry, because I'm probably not really hungry. But if I am hungry, it's going to be some form of protein, because Nicole is not going to go and eat carbs and things just because today was busy and I was out and now I'm home and I know I could eat. It's weird how all these things just go through my head. It's okay. Remember, it's the devil on the shoulder. You can do it. What's one thing? But one thing is going to lead to something else. So I listened to my tape yesterday, which was really good. And to just remind me of what I'm doing, I'm going to keep myself together today. I'm going to go drink my ketone drink after I sit for a bit. Maybe have some broth, because broth actually fills me up for some reason, which is good. So maybe I'll have that and then my ketone drink, and then I'll be done. And actually I have other stuff to do. I have my Bible study this evening, so I won't just be sitting around. But it's just those constant things in our heads, constant, of trying to get us off. So I'm staying on plan. I'm keeping myself together.
After my mini, I won't call it a breakdown, but my mini realization and my hard day yesterday, it's Wednesday morning, and I would like to report that I did not eat anything when I got in the house. I drank my ketone drink and water and was done for the day. It helped that I kept busy. I had my Bible study. I had a few other things to do. So all went well. It was rough going at first, but I did make it through, because sometimes this is one day at a time. We can go and we can say, I want to do the 30 days. I want to do the 60 days. I want to see where I am with 90 days. I want to see where I am. Hey, what was that spark? I don't know what that was. We want to know what's happening, give it a year and all those situations. But sometimes, depending on how we are, we may not be able to do those long things. And we just need to do one day at a time. And that's what I was telling myself. One day at a time. At Bible study yesterday, one of the suggestions or practical applications was to do a spiritual marker. I really love this Bible study. Yesterday was the last 6 weeks, and I'll do it again eventually because I just feel like other people need to know about Made to Crave and craving God over food. But and it also just gives such practical things to do, and mind shifts and things to think about in regards to food. But anyway, yesterday's the last one was about had the application was spiritual markers, and to make a sign or to get write it on a rock or a piece of paper what your spiritual marker is for your health journey. And I have two things on my health journey that I always go back to that I learned from this class. And one is my weight loss goal is peace, and the other is everything is permissible but not beneficial. And that meaning you can have any kind of food that you want, because you need to eat. I'm never saying that you don't need to eat. Everything is permissible, but is it beneficial? So for whatever you're eating, is it beneficial to your body, to your mind, to anything if you do eat it? So something I always think about. I don't always listen to it, but I always think about it. So those are my two spiritual markers. And I think I'm going to find a sign shop. A lady at the Bible study said there's a sign shop around me, and I'm going to get my weight loss goal is peace. I'm going to get it on a sign, something permanent, and I'm going to put it in my room. I have a lot of like little sayings and things in my room. Because I don't know, I don't even read them all the time, but when I was in a darker spot and I just needed some things around me to remind me that the Lord is here, or to remind me that things will get better, or it's not as bad as I may think it is. So I have several of those around in my room. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to find some way to get that. My weight loss goal is peace. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Sometimes we have to do one day at a time, and it's okay to do one day at a time, because what is this? It's our journey. So I made it through yesterday, so I'm going to make it through today. I'm not even going to worry about tomorrow in regards to eating right now. I'm worried about today. So I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to work today. I am going to take a steak out, and what else I'm going to take out? I got to have something besides steak, but um, that's you know what I want? I want some chicken salad. I was reading something. Somebody made chicken salad with grapes and pecans and onions and things. So now I want some chicken salad, because you can make it with rotisserie chicken, one that's already made, and you can just cut it up yourself real small, or put in a little food processor. And usually I just do celery and onions in mine, but I think I can have a few nuts. That would be really good. I have to check the carb count. Pretty sure carb count in grapes is high, but I'll check that as well. But now I want some chicken salad, so maybe today I will go out and get me a rotisserie chicken, and I can have chicken salad tomorrow, because steak and chicken salad is actually good, because chicken salad is like a side dish, because I can't have potatoes. I wish I could have potatoes, but I can't have potatoes. So I'm rambling. That's it. We're going to have a good day. So it's Friday. It's Friday. Everything's been going very well. I've been doing one day at a time, and it's been working. So I haven't been worrying about what's happening the next day or anything beyond that. So I'm one day at a time, eating what I'm supposed to do in a particular day and not going over. And it's been doing very well. The scale is happy. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Yesterday I made the chicken salad. I went to Costco. Today's Friday, so I went to Costco Wednesday evening. Got rotisserie chicken. I was gonna get some grapes, but I just couldn't justify the carbs. Not that it's a lot. A cup of grapes. I think the carbs was like 16 grams of carbs. Not that I would put a whole cup in the salad, but it also was like 15 grams of sugar. Yes, it's fruit, it's sugar, but it's still sugar. It's natural sugar, but it's still sugar. So I didn't do that. But at Costco, they had a whole lot of keto stuff. They had keto cereal, but it was $10 for 2 boxes, and I was not paying $10 for 2 boxes of keto cereal. And then, but they did have this like nuts, this combination thing. It was like nuts, cheese balls, like pecans, walnuts, cheese balls, and these other kind of nuts. And it's only two net carbs per quarter cup. So I did get that just for a little extra. So I took some of the nuts out of there and put it in the chicken salad. It was so good. So good. No grapes. So I did the chicken salad, the rotisserie chicken. I cut up mayonnaise, celery, a few of the nuts, and that's it. And the chicken. But it was very good. Great side dish for my steak. So um, that was a hit. And my grill is working. So I am excited about that. So I'm going to grill me a steak this week. And I have my Bluetooth thermometer, meat thermometer. It has an app and everything. It's a meter. It has an app. So I'll just stick it on there. I'm going to grill me a steak this weekend. So this weekend, I'm really going to have to do the one day at a time. So I'm not going all off the rails this weekend. I don't have much to do besides working in my room. Where's my hand? To do this desk. So that's my plan this weekend. And that's it. But one day at a time, guys. One day at a time. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm coming on here because I have a plan today not to go off plan. So that's my plan. So I'm doing my regular as I have been all week. I'm going to have a steak. I'm going to cook on my grill for the first time today. It's a little windy out, but I'm going to still do it. So I'm going to have steak today, probably some sausage or something to go along with it. Maybe deviled eggs to go along with it because I don't want to have one of my kind of off days because I've been doing really good this week. I've been yo-yoing for a while. So I'm back down to that point before I started yo-yoing from this week. So about 5 pounds down this week. So I want to kind of keep, not kind of, I want to keep it going. So I'm on here talking to myself this morning in video and reminding myself what my plan is for the day because I do try to plan. And Saturdays I usually plan to go off, to the side road a little bit, but I'm not doing that today. So I do have some things to do. I'm gonna really try to work on this desk today. And then I have to go out and get a few things. So I'm gonna be busy, which will help the whole situation. So on here, I got my plan together. I'm gonna make it through today without going off the rail.
It's Sunday, so I made it through. So I got out of church. I had to go to Home Depot this morning, so that kind of helped me not going to Bojangles after church. So, but I came prepared. I had my pork rinds. So I brought, it's weird when I'm in the parking lot and then people walk by and I think they're looking at me making videos. But anyway, I bought my pork rinds here. So I planned because I was coming out, not going straight home, but I know I'd be going by fast food restaurants and all that good stuff, and I would be tempted to stop. So I bought something so that I could munch on if I did get hungry before I got home, and I have my meal later today. So I didn't grill yesterday. It was, I don't know, my mom and I were out, so by the time I got home about 12:30 or so, I was hungry, so I didn't want to have to be learning how to do the grill and all that stuff when I'm hungry. So I just went ahead and had the steak, chicken, sausage, and deviled eggs yesterday. Actually, there was quite a bit of food, so I definitely didn't have any problem not eating for the rest of the day. Probably was too much food, but it was really, really good. It was like really good. So today I'm having my Omaha Steaks brisket burgers, probably a chicken sausage or two again. And I don't know if I'm gonna have anything else. We'll see, because I had such a big meal yesterday. Um, so maybe, and I'm gonna try to get out on the grill because it's a beautiful, beautiful day today. You can see how bright and sunny it is, even though I'm in the car. In my tinted windows, is still kind of some light in here. So you can tell how bright it is. But I made it through the week. You know, I did it one day at a time. I'm not going to worry about next Sunday. I'm not going to worry about anything else but today. So I'm getting through today. So I'm pretty proud of myself this week. The videos actually very much helped. I think I might have mentioned this before, I don't know. But they've helped me this week kind of keep myself on plan and kind of seeing what I was thinking the other days, because I've looked at them several times throughout the week. So it was actually a really good deal, and I'm glad I did it this week. So made it through, planning one day at a time, not focusing on what was happening the next day, but just focusing on getting through the one day that I'm on. Thanks for joining what I call my musings for the week. It is definitely something I probably go through almost every week when I say that I talk to myself and keep myself, try to keep myself focused. This is kind of the stuff that I do, that I talk to myself throughout the day to kind of keep me from going off the rails, you know, if I'm really focused on staying together for the week. So I hope you can relate. You may relate, you may not relate. Let me know in the comments if you do or you don't. I know it's helped me, so I thought maybe it would help others as well. Remember to subscribe. Remember to leave me some comments. Check out all of my Instagram, my Facebook page. Remember the Mind Your Butterfly monthly support group that's coming up, all about body image in June. So make sure you sign up at mindyourbutterfly.com so you will get reminders and you can find out more information. I would love to see you there. I'm really, really excited about it. All right, guys.